Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making this delicious recipe. It's called chicken and dirty rice. I found it a few months ago on Pinterest. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can make it too if you so choose. The first thing we're going to do is make the rub for the chicken. Instead of using two different size measuring spoons, I'm just going to use my half teaspoon measure here. To this bowl we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and half a teaspoon of oregano. This recipe also calls for red pepper flakes, but with the cayenne pepper and the jalapeno, that's plenty of heat for me. We are aiming for a paste-like consistency here, so we're going to use 1 teaspoon of this lemon juice, and I'm just going to eyeball 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Don't forget to pat your chicken dry with a paper towel. We want this to stick to our chicken. Holy moly, look at these chunky legs. Aren't they huge? That's my biggest bowl too. And I only used 4 chicken leg quarters. Next we're going to take our magical paste and rub it all over our legs. I mean the chicken legs. And then wash your newly dyed hands and cover your chicken and set it to the side. I'm kidding, it's not gonna dye your hands, although it sure looks like it will. Next we're gonna slice up this smoked sausage. Use whatever brand is your favorite. I think our favorite was out of stock at the store, so we went with this brand. It was okay. Here's my big pot. Let's add some salted butter. I only ever use salted butter. I never buy unsalted. Use what you have and what you like. I think I used about 4 tablespoons of butter here. It does seem like a lot, but there's a lot going into this pot. Once this butter is melted, we're going to add all of the sausage to get a quick bit of color on it. It is a lot, but this pot is also pretty big, so I am doubling the rice for this recipe, so don't worry, it will all work out in the end. This recipe is actually supposed to be done in one of those cast iron Dutch ovens and then placed in the oven for the last home stretch of the cooking process, but I don't have one of those. And this pot isn't oven safe because of the rubber on the handles, so I'm going to cook this on the stove instead. The original recipe says to cook the chicken in the Dutch oven on top of all the dirty rice, but we're going to use a 9x13 baking dish and cook the legs separately in the oven while this cooks on the stovetop. While this is on the stove, we're going to chop up our veggies. We're using 3 stalks of celery, 1 large onion, and a little jalapeno. I am a wuss when it comes to heat, so we're going to take out all of the seeds and white parts from this jalapeno. I think I've read somewhere that there's a ton of heat in these little white parts. I'm not sure, but just to be on the safe side, we're going to take it out. and just dice it up. Once everything is chopped and our sausage has some good color, we're going to take the sausage out and saute all of our vegetables in the butter and sausage drippings. Once that's ready, we're going to add 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of broth. And then we're going to add the sausage back to the pot. Your entire house is going to smell amazing. Let everything boil for 1 minute and then turn the temperature down to low and cover with a lid for 35 minutes. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did have it on medium-high heat. Okay, go grab your chunky chicken. We're gonna try and squeeze them into this dish. Look, I gotta fit 4 in there. No way. This is a very tight fit. I'm actually surprised I got them all in here. Okay, go toss them in the oven for 350 degrees for 35 minutes. Once both the rice and the chicken are done, I like to pull my chicken out, remove it from the dish, load up the bottom of the dish with the dirty rice, then place the chicken back on top and toss it back in the oven for the last few remaining minutes. This recipe says an extra 10 to 15 minutes. I hope this video encourages you to try this recipe. I've already tried it once before with chicken thighs and now with leg quarters, and I've enjoyed it both times. This is definitely another recipe I'll be saving in my cooking binder. If you plan on giving this recipe a try, let me know in the comments below what alterations you made and if you liked it as well. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you like this video and like to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel.